to update you guys with first. Willow and I are in a basement. It's where I'm temporarily living. It's unfortunately not a permanent thing. I'm on borrowed time here as it is. And then, I was saving for a camper, an apartment, something else. And the universe had other plans.
How can I help?
I would like to know the reason that I'm being terminated.
So with Nebraska Employment at Will, an employee or an organization has the rights to end the relationship. And so at this time, the university is making that decision to end the relationship. And it can be like if you find a job and want to give 2 weeks notice, that's your rights. And a letter of this sort is the university's rights.
I find it very suspicious that I reached out and contacted about having accommodations made for my disability, and then I'm being terminated.
Okay, I wasn't aware of reaching out for accommodation things. I don't know.
Talk about getting shit on by the universe, just repeatedly. Okay, so to recap things, in April, my partner of almost 3 years and I broke up. In May, I was sued for medical debt and had to file bankruptcy. In August, I had to move out of the apartment that my ex and I shared for 15 months all by myself because they moved out a month previous and decided, since they never helped me clean the place to begin with, why bother coming back and doing any of that anyways. And then there was the issue with the black mold. All right, so it is August 1st. I have been contacting my apartment complex. They came in and scraped the mold off. It is now growing out and growing back from around where they scraped. I have not been able to contact the office manager. But yeah, that didn't get rid of it. And I can't afford a place by myself because I don't make enough money. And oh yeah, filing for bankruptcy tanked my credit so bad that I can't get an apartment anyways because I don't have good enough credit, even though they don't report to your credit when you do make good rental, when you have good rental history. And apparently it doesn't matter that I have never been evicted, have never missed a rent payment, never been late, etc. None of that matters. It's I have bad credit and filed bankruptcy, so not only would they request an exorbitant amount of a deposit, but they won't even rent to me, even if I can come up with the money for the deposit, without a cosigner. And no one will cosign for me because, that's where I'm at and why I'm living in a basement temporarily. But it could be worse, I guess. Oh, wait. And then 2 weeks ago, I lost my job. I requested disability accommodations and then lost my job. So the hits just keep on coming, and 2025 is shaping up to be a worse year than 2018. And I'm trying not to get emotional because 2018 is the last time that I there. Oh yeah, let's just add on to this pig pile of bullshit that the universe is feeding me. My grandpa, whose basement I'm in right now, got diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. They also found a spot on his kidneys, his lungs, and his liver. I have nothing positive to contribute to the world. And I don't want to put any more negativity out there. But I could really use a win. And Willow is begging for some attention because she can sense that I'm getting emotional, and she wants to do her job, and I'm making it so that she can't. So I am at the hospital with my grandpa. He just got his port put in, and deep breaths.
Much later.
I would be so mad if I showed up to the storage unit and all my shit was outside. I'm assuming they knew or know that they can't pay their rent at the end of the month and they don't want to get locked out, so they put all their shit. But that, I mean, there's no dumpster, but it might end up in a dumpster, or it might end up picked through. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if I could trust that. This is what happens when you can't afford literally anything, and then you lose your job. Because now I can't even afford to like move to another storage unit. Somebody save me from this existence.
3 days later.
All right, so we are going to start door dashing. I've figured out what my bills are for the month. I have and then emergency, I just put UGG. Because the amount that I have in my savings that was my emergency savings, and it's slowly dwindling now. I have enough to cover October's expenses, and October will be the last time I get a paycheck from my former job. It'll have my PTO paid out, so that's like an extra paycheck. It's an extra week of pay. And then I do have access to my 401k, and I know what people are going to say here, and I don't want to hear it. Don't even bother putting it in the comments. I'm not going to respond to it. You're not going to talk me out of it. I am going to pull the money out of my 401k. I am going to take the tax hit and deal with the repercussions. I've weighed all of the pros and cons. I've thought about it. I've done the research. I've read all of the literature, and I've thought about it. And if there was another option, if I had another choice, losing my job has put me in a position where I have no choice. I have to pull that money out because I do not have income coming in to replace the funds that are being withdrawn rapidly. I need a place that's bigger than this car to live in. And I'm staying in my grandpa's basement at his mercy, but how long? It's not a stable place. So that's where I'm at right now. That's what we're doing. So we're gonna take that money and we're gonna buy a camper, even if it's a fixer-upper, and then I'm gonna have a more stable roof over my head. Maybe I have to travel out west and find BML lands and do something else. I don't know, but for right now, that's the short-term goal, and that's where I'm going with this. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna figure it out. So let's get this bread, as they say. So as soon as I started to try to dash, the Dasher app asked me to verify my social security number, and then it can't verify my social. So I actually cannot dash today. I have to call this 1-800 number and have them verify it through a third party, and now I'm waiting for them to verify this. So I actually don't get to dash today, but I did sign up for a mystery shop. I have to go do tonight at Buffalo Wild Wings between 5 and 8:30 I get reimbursed up to $35, but I also get paid $35 to do it. But I will not get that until after October 20th, because they pay you like a month after you get, they pay it like the next month. So I'll have some money coming in at the end of the month to kind of get towards my monthly total of trying to have $1,000 for the month of October. So that's, I'm just really annoyed. I have this on because I can't find my clip for wearing the clip, because I was going to put the camera on for door dashing, like, you know, to get some footage of actually like dropping off, delivering the food, whatnot. But so I got lunch. I'm gonna eat my lunch as a consolation prize, and I guess go home and fill out some applications and do some YouTube-y stuff until 5 o'clock-ish, when I can go do the mystery shop. Maybe I'll do some field agent or Moby stuff so that I can get some gift cards and some of that stuff going. Just annoyed. But here's what I have for lunch. So there's a local Mexican chain called Abelardo's. So I got my Jamaica, and then I got taquitos and rice and guac. Delicioso.
Hi, puppy. Oh, thank you for loving me. Thank you. You're so nice. You're so nice to give Mom a hug. You're so nice. You're so nice. You're such a nice puppy. Oh, yes, Dave. I don't know why you're sniffing me. Thank you. You're my good booger. You're such a good girl. You're such a good smiley dog. You're such a good puppy dog. Look at that face. Look at that face. You're such a good girl. You're such a good puppy. Girl, child, what you doing? Paparazzi.
She's such a goofy Gus. Okay, so I kind of lied when I said I have nothing positive to contribute to the world. Me just getting in my feelings. I have a little something positive to contribute to the world, and I'm going to put it, a link to it in the description, because I'm really proud. I wrote a little novella. I have been working on it for a little while. So I made an ebook, and I've linked it below, and it's, if you purchase it through the link in the description, it is discounted. If you get it on other avenues, I do not have a discount for it, because the websites that it is on, the platforms that it is on, take a hefty chunk. And so if you purchase it through my website, we'll just say that it's my website. It's a digital download for my website. I would love to hear feedback, comments, etc. on it. And yeah. And it is written under a pen name. So, that's it. That's the tea. That's the update. That's all I got. Good news and bad news. Until next time.